English Flow podcast.
From Speak English Flow Daily. Hello, English learners, and welcome back to the English Flow podcast, your go-to podcast for everyday English, real conversations, and relaxed listening practice for daily life. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. Whether you are making breakfast, getting ready for your day, or still hiding under your blanket, you are in exactly the right place.
And if you are still under the blanket, that is completely fine. You can learn English from there too.
Blanket English is still English. So Mia, how was your morning today?
Honestly, a little slow. I woke up, made coffee, and told myself, today I will actually stick to my plan. We'll see.
A warm coffee and a quiet promise. I think many of our listeners know that feeling very well.
Mornings have this funny mix of tiredness, hope, and good intentions all at the same time.
My morning was similar. I picked up my phone just to check one thing, and 10 minutes disappeared.
That one quick check. The most dangerous habit of the morning.
Very dangerous. And that is exactly why today's topic matters so much.
Yes, today we are talking about building a morning routine that actually helps your English grow.
We want to talk about real mornings, not the perfect, peaceful ones you see on social media, and show you how to quietly add English into the time you already have.
Because for so many learners, the morning goes like this. Alarm, phone, rush, out the door. And somewhere in that chaos you think, I have no time for English. We want to show you a gentler way.
And a quick note about how this podcast works. We always speak at a comfortable B1 level, so you feel safe and relaxed while listening.
But we also gently introduce B2 words and phrases along the way. When we use one, we pause, explain it simply, and show you how to use it in a real sentence, so you grow without feeling overwhelmed.
Think of it like a gentle yoga stretch. You feel comfortable, but you're also reaching a little further. That's how your English moves from B1 toward B2, quietly and naturally.
And while you listen today, keep one ear open for a word or phrase that feels new or interesting. At the end of the episode, try to make one simple sentence with it. Say it out loud or write it down.
That one sentence is a small workout for your English brain. And if you feel brave, share it in the comments. We genuinely love reading them.
If you enjoy this calm way of learning, please like this episode, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is also on their English journey.
All right, let's settle into today's topic, building a morning routine for your English. We'll look at a typical morning and find the small gaps where English can quietly live.
Take a breath, get comfortable, and let's step into the morning together.
Simple question to start. Why morning? Why not evening or lunchtime?
For me, morning feels like an empty notebook. Nothing written yet. Your mind is rested, the world is still quiet, and your phone hasn't become a noise machine yet.
Yes, it's like the whole city is still stretching. Fewer demands, fewer distractions. For a short while, nobody really needs anything from you.
And how you use that quiet space can set the tone for your entire day.
Set the tone. A great phrase to pause on. It means the mood you create in those first few minutes tends to follow you through the rest of the day. Like the first track in a playlist. Start with something stressful, the whole playlist feels heavy. Start with something calm and purposeful, the whole day feels a little different.
And when you do this consistently, it doesn't just help your English. It slowly changes how you feel about yourself and your days.
Mia, do you know a real story where a morning routine made a real difference to someone's English?
Yes, I think of a listener named Maya. She works long hours in customer service, and by the time she gets home in the evening, she is completely drained. Tired body, family responsibilities, a bit of social media to switch off. No real space left for English.
And every night she promised herself, I'll study later. But later always became tomorrow. She started feeling guilty, and honestly, a bit overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Let's pause here. This is a B2 word that means you feel crushed under too many things at once. Your mind hits its limit. Like a computer with 50 browser tabs open, you try to open one more and the whole thing freezes.
That's exactly how she described it. So one day, she made a different decision. My evenings are too full. I'm going to give my mornings to English instead.
And what did that actually look like?
Nothing complicated. She set her alarm 15 minutes earlier. On her commute, instead of scrolling, she put on a short English podcast. Same journey, same seat, just a different choice.
And after 1 week, she added one small thing. Before walking into work, she opened her notes app and typed 3 simple sentences in English about how she was feeling.
So her daily commute became her personal English classroom. No fancy setup, no textbook, just headphones, a phone, and a quiet intention.
She was being intentional. Intentional, another strong B2 word, means doing something by clear choice, not by default habit. She stopped running on autopilot and started deciding. English first, scrolling second.
Did she notice a real change?
Not immediately, but little by little, she found herself responding to customers in English with more ease. Less hesitation, less panic when someone spoke quickly.
Little by little, like building a wall one brick at a time. Each day you don't see the wall, but after a few months, you step back and think, I actually built something here.
That's the power of small steps adding up. You don't need Maya's exact job or commute. You just need to pick one corner of your morning and call it your English time. Let's think about why the morning specifically matters so much. It's not just about having time, it's about which version of yourself shows up for the day.
If the first thing you do is grab your phone and scroll in bed, that foggy, unfocused feeling carries into everything else. Your work, your mood, your energy.
It's a bit like starting your day with junk food. You get through the day, but you don't feel your best.
But when you start with one small intentional act, even just 5 minutes of English, that feeling of purpose travels with you, like placing a small, steady battery into your day.
That's why mornings are powerful. They give you a quiet moment to choose. Who do I want to be today? Someone drifting, or someone taking one small step toward the future they want?
So if someone is thinking, okay, I like this idea, but what do I actually do? Let's keep it very simple.
Think of your English morning routine like a light breakfast. 4 small bites. Listen, speak, write, review. No big portions, just enough to wake your English up.
Love that. A light breakfast for your English. So what's the first bite?
First bite. Listen in English. We all know the default morning habit. Alarm, unlock phone, social media, 15 minutes gone. Instead, while you make your tea or get dressed, press play on a short English podcast. Same phone, different choice.
In the morning, your brain is like a clean, fresh sponge. It hasn't touched the stress of the day yet. Whatever goes in first soaks in the deepest.
So if the first thing is English, a calm story, a real conversation, your brain absorbs it more easily than at the end of an exhausting day. And it doesn't need to be a long study session. Listen while you brush your teeth. That's what realistic means. It fits inside the life you already have.
Once your ears are warm, wake up your voice too. Second bite, speak out loud.
So many learners say, I understand, I can read, but the moment I have to speak, everything stops. That's because understanding and speaking use different muscles. If you only watch others exercise, your own muscles stay stiff.
Your morning is a small gym for your voice. After listening, repeat a few sentences or talk to yourself for 2 minutes. How do I feel? What's my plan today? What am I grateful for? Nobody is watching. No pressure, just you and your reflection.
Third bite, write in English. Think of writing as tidying your mental desk. Your thoughts are scattered like loose papers. Writing organizes them. In the morning, write 3 or 4 sentences. Your mood, your plans, something you noticed. Don't worry about grammar. The goal is to think in English.
This kind of writing is mindful. Mindful. A B2 word meaning you are fully present and aware. You're not just rushing through the morning, you're pausing and checking in with yourself.
And after writing, most people feel more refreshed, like opening a window in a stuffy room. Your brain takes a breath and says, okay, I'm ready.
Fourth and final bite. Review what you learned. Learning without review is like watering a plant once and never again. Take 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to revisit a word or phrase from yesterday.
That's how you become consistent. Consistent doesn't mean perfect. It means regular, like brushing your teeth. Not for an hour on Sunday, 2 minutes every day. That daily rhythm is what makes English feel less like a mountain and more like a quiet habit.
Now, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds lovely, but I genuinely don't have time in the morning. And we hear you. Young children, early shifts, long commutes, life is full.
But sometimes I don't have time actually means my time is already filled with habits I never consciously chose. You might not be able to wake up an hour earlier, but could you shift 15 minutes?
Keep the same coffee, just change what plays in the background. Keep the same commute, just change what you do on it.
When something genuinely matters to us, we find time for it. We do it for shows, games, scrolling. We can do it for our future too. And your English is part of that future. Not just a subject, it's a door you are slowly building for yourself.
And becoming good at English isn't just about talent. When you look at the people who make real progress, you see a pattern. It's not the most gifted ones who succeed. It's the ones who show up quietly, morning after morning.
They kept one small promise to themselves every morning. While others scrolled, they listened. While others slept in, they wrote 3 sentences. Tiny drops of water. But over time, drops of water shape rock.
That's what small habits do. They create big futures. Not in a week, but in a year, in 5 years. They make you almost unstoppable.
And the reason to build your English goes far beyond a test. English is a key. It opens doors you might not even be able to see yet. New jobs, new connections, new places, new ideas.
Maybe for you, it means finally understanding your favorite show without subtitles, or speaking up in a meeting without your heart racing. English gives you that quiet confidence, the feeling of, I can handle this.
And morning is one of the best times to build that confidence. The world is still quiet. Your future is listening.
So let's bring it all together. Don't let your mornings slip away. They are not just get ready time. They are build your future time. Listen a little, speak a little, write a little, review a little.
These small actions, repeated morning after morning, will make your days feel more productive, your mind more refreshed, and your spirit more energized.
Productive means you end the day thinking, I did something good for myself today.
Refreshed means your mind feels lighter, less guilt, more clarity.
And energized means you feel that bit more ready to meet whatever the day brings.
Your life won't transform in a single morning, but it will transform if you use many mornings differently. And we will be right here with you, in your kitchen, on your commute, under your blanket, walking alongside you.
Mia, we brought in some great words today. Let's take a slow walk through them. Not a test, just a chance to really absorb them.
First, set the tone for your day. The mood you create in your first few minutes tends to shape your whole day, like the opening track of a playlist. You can say, starting with English helps me set a better tone for my day.
Little by little, slowly, step by step, not all at once. 1 podcast today, 1 paragraph tomorrow. 6 months later, you look back and think, something actually changed. You can say, little by little, my English is getting stronger.
Small steps add up. Small, repeated actions eventually become something big. 5 minutes a day times 30 days, that's over 2 hours of English in 1 month. You can say, I know small steps add up, so I never skip my morning 5 minutes.
A fresh start, a new beginning, a clean page. No matter what yesterday looked like, the morning arrives and wipes the board clean. You can say, today is a fresh start. I will do my 10 minutes right now.
Intentional. Acting with clear purpose, not by accident or habit. You pause for 1 second and choose the podcast app instead of social media. That 1 second is you being intentional. You can say, I want to be more intentional about how I start my day.
Overwhelmed. Feeling crushed under too many things at once. Too heavy a plan usually ends in doing nothing. You can say, I feel less overwhelmed when my English plan is small and clear.
Distracted. Your focus keeps getting pulled in different directions, like a little bird jumping from branch to branch. You can say, I get distracted if I start my morning with my phone, so now I start with English first.
Realistic. The plan actually fits your real life and real energy. Like shoes in the right size. They don't hurt and they don't make you trip. You can say, 10 minutes of English in the morning is realistic for me, so I actually do it.
Consistent. Regular and steady, not perfect. Like brushing your teeth, briefly every day, not for an hour on Sunday. You can say, I'm not always perfect, but I am consistent, and that's what builds real progress.
Mindful. Fully present and aware. Not just going through the motions. Sip your coffee. Notice the taste. Listen to English. Feel your body waking up. You can say, I want my mornings to feel more mindful and less automatic.
Productive. Your time created something useful. Not necessarily big, just not empty. Like planting a small seed. You can say, I feel more productive when I start with English instead of scrolling.
Refreshed. Your mind feels lighter and cleaner. Like a window opening in a stuffy room. You can say, after 10 minutes of English in the morning, I feel genuinely refreshed.
And energized. Awake, alive, and ready. Not at 100%, but charged enough to move forward. Like a phone going from 10 to 60%. You can say, my morning English habit makes me feel more energized for the rest of the day.
If any of these were new, no problem. Go back and listen slowly. And remember the challenge. Pick one word, make one sentence, and say it out loud, or drop it in the comments.
Now it's your turn. As you were listening, did one word or phrase stand out for you? Maybe intentional. Maybe overwhelmed. Maybe small steps add up.
When this episode ends, ask yourself, what is one thing I genuinely learned today? Make one simple sentence with it. Say it, write it, or share it below.
If this episode was useful, we would love your support. Like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who wants to build better mornings and better English.
And tomorrow, when your alarm goes off, maybe you'll remember this episode. Take a breath. Choose one tiny English action. Listen a little. Speak a little. Write a little. Review a little.
A soft exhale before the last line. Small steps add up, and we will be right here walking with you, little by little.
This was the English Flow podcast from Speak English Flow Daily.
Take care, keep going, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone!
Your English learning journey doesn't stop here. Continue building your confidence and fluency with the next episode of the English Flow podcast. Click the next video and keep progressing, one conversation at a time.